Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
Does Fox appear at all in these games?
Lucius is, I believe, in the comics, either recently or he's been there for a while. He's canon.
Yeah.
So she just said Lucius Fox.
Yeah, I know he...
In fact,
I know he's canon. As I recall, actually, he was more made as a throwaway character at first, but
yes,
became more prominent over the years.
Actually, in fact, here's an interesting factoid for you, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how I said that there was Batman Incorporated? There were numerous ones?
Right.
One of the characters, Batwing, who was just barely introduced in the New 52, is the son of Lucius Fox.
Oh, nice.
And he doesn't get the suit by any good means. He actually steals it.
Oh.
But at that point, he doesn't want to get rid of it. And can you blame him? I mean, seriously, it's a Batman suit. You can, like, own the city with it. I believe I'm going to actually have to open up a crime scene on this one. Let me double check. Yeah, there's a... Oh, there we go. So we have to check the part of the cane that Harley knocked off. And now we have a DNA trail for Warden Sharp. So while we're making our way through, we have an elephant in the room to address that literally happened this week, people. And it's actually something that both me and Alex wanted to happen after we saw Batman v Superman. And it's been confirmed. So Ben Affleck is confirmed to be the director for the standalone Batman movie.
Has that even been confirmed? I thought that was still...
It has been confirmed. I actually found an article with Kevin Tsujihara's seal of approval. He is confirmed for the Batman standalone film.
Oh, nice.
What Batman standalone film are they gonna do?
Well, they're going to do a standalone film based off of the Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh.
So at that point, Ben will basically be directing his own film.
That's cool.
And at that point, like, what... So I already know, like, what we're going to say. We want him to do what we said at the Batman v Superman review. We want him to go back and show who Bruce was, like the glory days.
Yeah.
And so I guess my first question is, do we still want him to do that? Or do we want him to actually go into the future?
I think either or can kind of work. I mean, I'd like to see slightly happier Batman. As opposed to sad Fleck.
Yes.
Nothing against Affleck's performance. It's not like he had a lot to work with, but...
No, I actually... And I think we even said it. We blame that more on Zach's writing
yeah.
than anything else.
Well,
You heard that, right?
more like David Goyer's writing, actually.
Yeah, more like... Yeah, the writer there was the problem. And I stick by that.
Oh no!
Oh, that's cute.
Well, they did.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. All I have to do... Ah, yeah.
It doesn't matter getting hit by bullets. Dude, they're hitting you.
Hey, I can take down Superman, okay?
Dude, you need to get out. They're gonna keep hitting.
I'm gonna go over here.
You've lost the element of surprise.
Okay, I think you at least got out of...
So, I guess the first question I want to get into is, Andrea, what are your thoughts on a Ben Affleck directed Batman, based off of the Batman you saw in Batman v Superman?
Has she seen Batman v Superman?
Well, yeah, I
Oh.
went and saw it with Dad.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be interesting to see what kind of way that they're gonna write it, you know, or if they're gonna tell this story next.
Oh yeah,
Since you've seen so many different versions of Batman.
of Batman. Can
No.
you pass the lemonade, Batman?
As much as I'm looking forward to seeing Ben Affleck don the cape and cowl again, I still kind of want a Batman Beyond movie.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, we all do.
Sharpie used a bad word. Mama spank.
Oh, poor Warden Sharp. Actually, you know what? Warden Sharp's a dick. We don't care. Yeah, he's a dick in the comics too, people. I don't care. Alright, so we're actually gonna... So Dr. Young actually gave us our next clue, which was that we now know where he stocks the Venom underneath the gardens.
I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone
anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
You're doing great, Sharpie. Ready for more?
I wish I could say I feel bad for him, but I really don't. He kind of brought this on himself. The other question that I actually wanted to bring up, since we have Harley here, people actually wanted to know, because I don't think we've answered this question, is Andrea interested in seeing Suicide Squad? I think you are.
I was planning on wanting to see it.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much a given.
Well, since I've seen the
Yeah, I gotta go cut those
animated
guys down.
movie of it.
Gotta figure out where the gardens are. Let's see. Oh, I have to follow the stupid trail. Is there a DNA trail in here? No. It's okay, guys. You guys hang around here.
I'm doing what you want.
Status deceased.
Well, he did kind of deserve it.
How do you know? It's probably just a prison guard. Working his 9-to-5-er and,
He works at Arkham. That's all I need to say.
Oh, is there...
Arkham is a twisted place, Alex. I don't need to mention that. Yeah, here's the DNA trail, but... Oh, there we go. Here's where the DNA trail goes. So this is going to take me down... Yeah. No, I'm excited. I actually like the decision that Ben should be directing his own Batman movie. Although, we actually did get an interesting question, and I'm going to ask it tonight on Geek News. But I'm going to ask it early here. Do you think that Ben should hire his friend Kevin Smith to write said Batman movie?
give him a shot. Let him write a draft. See how it works out.
Because a lot of people are saying, you know, like, Kevin Smith wanted to work on Batman v Superman and all that, and given that he's written the one Superman script, he's got potential, supposedly, for writing superheroes.
Yeah.
I don't know how much potential we can actually say, but
Well,
look, I don't want Kevin Smith brought in just because he knows the director, you know? I want to see what he actually does, but I agree with you, he needs to write a draft.
Well, the dude is a pretty big comic book guy. He's a pretty big geek when it comes to comics, so I'd say, yeah, bring him in to write a draft, see how it works out.
Yeah, all he has to do is just write a draft, and if they like it, then...
You can always bring it, you know, I'm sure he'll bring back the co-writer of Batman vs. Superman, his Argo scriptwriter.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's what, I guess, yeah, he brought him in to co-write the script with David to clean up the David Boyer script.
Yeah, and that was still a good decision.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how bad the script was actually going to be by that time that would be.
Well, if they were to choose a villain for the new Batman film, what villain?
I think it has to be the Joker. Mainly because if we're going to do the Glory Days, there's one big element that has to be answered from the movie, and that is what happened. And since the Robin costume is obviously marked with Joker markings, it's probably going to be the Joker. Whether or not... I kind of agree with Romney. I almost wonder if the Jared Leto Joker is somehow going to be tied to Jason Todd. And therefore, I wonder if we're going to see more like of a corruption of Robin story.
Well, are you saying that the Batman standalone is supposedly tied with Batman v Superman or something?
What's that?
Are you saying that this story will kind of be tied with the Batman v Superman?
Yes, that's the intent.
Yeah, because it's going to be the
This is the
DCU.
DC Cinematic Universe, Andrea. So
well, yeah,
at that point, all movies have to tie in.
Yeah, so I'm wondering how would why would you want to know where Robin is, you know?
Because Robin is dead, as far as we know in Batman v Superman. There is speculation that the Jared Leto Joker in Suicide Squad is Jason Todd, but we don't know that yet.
Personally, for villains, I'd say go Mr. Freeze or go Poison Ivy. It'd be nice to see them done a little less campy.
Yeah, but I really don't,
Into your
like, if
head.
they were to do another Batman movie, I would like to be able to see something like that. I just think that there's a lot of questions that Batman v Superman left, and people will want those questions answered before we do anything else.
Oh, sniper.
Ah, you might want to
Watch
take out
out,
that,
Alex.
that
Yeah.
sniper. Yeah, I mean, what other villain have we not had too much
Time with.
Too much time with is the Joker.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of.
But that's just because the Batman and Joker, there's a relationship there.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that every director wants to hit on at least once. Hi there. That's what I think for you shooting me with your laser scope. Oh, hi, T. I personally would like to see another Riddler attempt in a later movie.
Riddler would be cool too.
Nothing against the Jim Carrey performance, but
Well, Jim Carrey hammed it up as hell.
yeah, Jim Carrey hammed it up, and I actually want to see a more serious Riddler.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't mind seeing a Mr. Freeze movie, but I really do think that the first Batman movie is going to be the glory days. It's going to be answering, what happened to make Batman all dark in Batman v Superman.
True. Could you imagine if you had a villain like the ventriloquist? And
You're not going to have villains like that.
I know. Could you imagine having one of those if you?
Well,
You're
why not?
talking about Scarface
Yeah.
or Mr. Scarface. He doesn't really translate well in movies. Because part of the creepiness factor in the comics and the TV show, I actually would say the TV show didn't actually convey the creepiness factor of Mr. Scarface.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you like pick something that was you've never seen before,
The problem is that a lot of Batman's rogues gallery is instant R-rated. I mean, like, there's a reason Victor Zsasz never made it.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason that other characters, like the legit Joker from the comics, never made it. And that's why you get the comical Mark Hamill Joker in the animated series. Not so much in this game, thankfully, but there are
I'm
just some
surprised-
villains that that we want to see, but they don't translate.
I'm surprised we haven't had a Killer Croc, villain.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having a Killer Croc?
Killer
version?
Croc would be cool.
I can tell you exactly why you haven't had Killer Croc. Because Killer Croc wants to eat Batman.
True.
Exactly.
He eats people.
Yeah, but you haven't had him.
Instant R rating. Look, people. He doesn't just beat up Batman. He wants to eat Batman. He wants to prove the food chain is on his side. This is the other reason. That's also the reason why Man-Bat has never made the movies. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm saying that that's why they haven't.
We got animated Killer Croc in the Gotham Knight. Oh.
Yeah, but they had to tone him down a lot to be able to do him. Do I want to do a combo battery? No. Let's do a combo battery. Just for the heck of it, because this helps take out big crowds. And from here on in, the crowds are going to get bigger. I think this is where I'm going.
Imagine if you tried another attempt with Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Poison Ivy would be interesting.
Poison Ivy needs a redemption, because she's a lot better villain than that movie gave her credit. Same thing with Bane. We thought we were going to get Bane's redemption, and then The Dark Knight Rises hit. We didn't really. So who's this?
Patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zsasz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course, I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
See, people, this is why he wouldn't make a movie villain. He's sadistic.
Can you imagine another penguin?
Yeah.
Penguin's not a prominent enough villain, I think, to get into the movie.
He's here!
And frankly, I don't want to have another, like...
You don't want the
One of the
Danny
things I didn't
DeVito.
like about The Dark Knight was the debate on whether or not Heath Ledger could do a better job than Jack Nicholson. And I don't want to have that thing go to whether or not they could do a better job than Danny DeVito. I haven't seen Batman Returns. I don't know how well he did.
Well, in Batman, you probably already know, obviously, but Batman Returns, he's actually made into a literal half-penguin man.
Yes, and that's not, I don't believe, is accurate to the comics.
Right.
I don't think there's ever been a point where that happens. Mostly Penguin is just like an arms dealer.
Yeah, I think that was mostly Tim Burton's idea, was to make him half
Yeah,
human.
and I don't get that.
It's to kind of give him the more parallel dynamic with Batman, kind of the whole man-beast idea concept.
Well, but see, technically, he didn't really need to have that. One of the things I actually love is that occasionally we bring up the animosity between the Cobblepots and Pennyworths, which did happen, I believe, in the comics, where Alfred and Cobblepot don't like each other. In fact, the history, I believe, is that Alfred's family used to work for the Cobblepots. We're extremely insane.
Which director did the one when they introduced Batgirl?
Joel Schumacher.
No.
How come they decided to change the person who ended up becoming Batgirl?
What do you mean changed?
Like, it was
that it was
supposed
Alfred's cousin or whatever?
Alfred's
No, Alfred's niece and not
instead
like...
of Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Yeah, I don't care. That movie did so many things wrong.
Yeah.
Stop, Batman, please.
Oh, speaking of Poison Ivy.
Got to help my baby.
Oh, speaking of Poison Ivy.
Wow.
Hello,
Really not
nurse.
interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help.
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you.
Hello,
I
nice.
won't let them hurt you.
Well, they always did say Pamela Isley was a seductress.
Was that ever, by the way, back on the whole Barbara Pennyworth thing, was that ever a thing in the comics?
I don't think so. No, because like of the Batgirls I'm aware of, that was never a story angle.
She's always been solidly Gordon's daughter.
No, like there have been other Batgirls, but they've had different stories
Right.
than that. I've never heard of one where it was tied to Alfred. Really quick, we did get a character bio for Poison Ivy, so let's check this out. Botanist Pamela Isley was transformed by a science experiment gone wrong into a plant-human hybrid. With chlorophyll flowing through her veins instead of blood, she developed a toxic touch and a pheromone-fueled talent for seduction. Her crimes have become more ecologically focused as she has increasingly abandoned her human side, identifying more with the natural world. Her unique brand of eco-terrorism often puts her into conflict with Batman, whose iron will usually protect him from her seductive powers. Or his iron will. And yet, there are a couple of stories where he falls in love with her. It happens, people.
Yeah. Well, I mostly know the whole him and Selena Kyle thing.
Oh, dude.
Romney.
Selena, Talia al Ghul, he's had love affairs with a lot of people.
Romney and I both had the same train of thought in Batman v Superman. We thought Wonder Woman was initially Selena Kyle.
Yeah, you might as well have made that claim. Now, here's the funny part. Like, people have actually said, so apparently there's another movie that has Gal Gadot in it that we have been recommended to do a review for, because people are like, well, if you want to see a performance from Gal Gadot, here's a movie that she's in. And, I don't know, we might take it up, but at the same time, there's still so many problems with Batman v Superman, and really the answer that we want is the Wonder Woman movie. We want to see what they'll do.
Yeah.
And just in case you didn't know, we are in the extremely insane ward, obviously because we just passed Pamela Isley's cell. Let's see. Where am I
They look
supposed to be
like
going?
infected. There. I'm just saying, it just looks so much like it.
She may have given us the next plot clue. Because her babies are in pain. And we do know that there's a bunch of venom out in that area. Let's see.
Actually, I remember rumors when before The Dark Knight Rises was formally announced. There were rumors that Philip Seymour Hoffman would be the Penguin or Johnny Depp might be the Riddler.
There were tons of speculation because Christopher Nolan, I think, had like a couple of scripts.
Yeah.
It's just the Bane script he settled on. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's allergy season, and I'm still dealing with a stupid cough. Here?
I'm just gonna walk briskly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, exploded.
Making my bat print all over the place. I'm making it go boom, because I want to. I'm Batman.
The only way I could have made that one easier to find is if I strapped it to the hood of that ostentatious vehicle of yours.
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile. It's literally green. Oh, there's a...
Everyone will pay.
This is why we came across Pamela.
I think you need to stand back.
Yeah, we have to stand in this game. So that it knows it's Batman. Batman, could you pass the mustard, please?
Help
Sorry,
me!
guys, we just barely watched the Game Grumps video of Batman.
Well, the Game Grumps animated.
Yep.
Isn't that the guy behind that wall or something?
Here we go.
I'm up here!
I'm up here.
Of course.
Gotta destroy the box.
Well, we don't have
Hey,
the
buddy!
right tool to do that yet.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
Thanks, Harley.
That feels so much better.
She's a good kid.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
He just let out all the crazies. Oh boy.
What are you waiting for? Cut me free!
Gee, Alex, and you thought that Harley was going to be the TNA of this series, of this game.
Yeah.
I think Pamela qualifies. Okay, we'll let the warden free.
He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you, Quincy.
It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
And now we have a new toy, the cryptographic sequencer. So now we can hack terminals. And of course it's got a little bat on it, because why not?
There's always a way out. Always.
Yes. Always.
Alright, so now we can select the cryptographic sequencer, and you'll notice that this actually glowed. That's actually what this is for.
Oh.
So now we can use this and play hacker. Quick, give me a hacking montage, Alex. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, he's getting past the firewall, Alex. He's getting past. Oh, there we go. I destroyed it.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
Oh yeah, we
Good
looked.
idea.
We
Might have some of
couldn't
my
figure how to
stuff
get it What the heck?
Hi, Warden Sharp. What the hell? Wait, what?
Ah! He's in.
Yeah, that's the real Warden Sharp.
I forgot.
So who's that?
Only one way to find out, except I don't think my tool can break it. I don't think it's got enough boom. Nope, it doesn't.
We couldn't figure it. I don't think we.
I wonder if that is actually like a little Easter egg. I wonder if that's Clayface.